Hey feminine, let's go ahead, jump right into your reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right. Thank you, thank you. Let us see, let us see. What are the messages for feminine? What do they need to know? Okay. Messages for feminine. We have be of service, okay? I feel like this is an energy you're either already in or this is an energy you're going to be stepping into. Accept disappointments gracefully, okay? What doesn't work out is not meant to. Whatever is meant to be, etc. Reassess, okay? Yeah, I feel like there may be some things that you need to go back to square one with, okay? To the drawing board with, things like that, all right? Do a full review. That's what I'm getting with that reassess, okay? Reassess. Let go and enjoy, all right? Let go. I feel like this is connected to the disappointments, all right? What no longer serves you, things like that. And we have reflect on your truth, okay? So if something is not a reflection of your truth, is not a reflection of who you are, the direction you see yourself going in, things like that. If it's not a reflection of the service, the work, the mission, etc., then I feel like you're just releasing it, okay? Underlying energy here, express your joy. Doing what feels good to you, okay? And not feeling bad about it. What's underneath that? Shine your light, yep. Okay, shining your light, not feeling bad or guilty about it. Allowing yourself to grow and step into this new energy. Okay. Feels good, feminine. Feels really good. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for feminine. Okay. We have Sekhmet, okay, the red lady. I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. Okay, be of service. So in some way where you have been made to, again, feel disappointed, be upset, be let down, etc., be mad, okay, be angry, you are transmuting that energy. You are allowing it to be, okay, dealing with it, accepting it, not pushing it away at all, okay? If you're angry, you're like, yeah, I'm angry, I'm upset, I'm disappointed, I'm frustrated, and whatever it is. Like, you're acknowledging the feeling, okay? And you're letting it go. Yeah, it's like you're embracing it and then you're letting it go, okay? Because after reassessing, perhaps you're like, why am I so upset? You know, this anger can be transmuted into strength, into power. Okay, we have Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. Okay, so you're very compassionate, very understanding. Again, with the letting things go, releasing it. Okay, it says I recognize suffering in order to release it. So some of you could have felt like you were in the energy of suffering. Okay, you could have been disappointed, let down, suffering, okay, and then was like, I'm not going to sit here in this energy, okay, because it's not who you are, it's how you were feeling, okay? It's not who you are, it's how you were feeling, all right? We have Freya, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes, okay? So, yeah. If you've been using the word no or exercising your no, which has been coming up a lot lately, I feel like that's why you're using your discernment. What really deserves your time or your energy? You could have felt like something or someone was taking away from your energy, okay? Like draining you energetically on some vamp type stuff. I feel like you stand in your truth. You live in your truth. You are the light. You are of light. It's a lot of light here. And somebody likes to do things in the dark, you know. I just feel a very shady like energy coming through, okay. We have Queen Esther, okay, the morning star. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. So again, would be of service. All right. So I feel like yeah, when you're upset, angry, frustrated, disappointed, you allow that energy to be of service for you in some way, instead of just sitting in that energy. Again, you know, reassess, because this is not who I am. This is how I'm feeling, or this is how I was made to feel, you know, because of this. Once you understand what it is, you can let it go and enjoy. Reflect on your truth. What is your truth? Who are you? Right? And it's something here about that golden energy again. All right. Now, with these being hearts, you know, I read everything. So it's like the golden heart, right? Like you're pure in nature. All right. So stay tapped into that. Always remember that. All right, we have Miao Shan, the Princess of Mercy. Okay. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. All right, so reciprocity. That's what comes up. Okay, what you put out there is what you get back. So trust and believe you will get what you deserve. Okay, everyone does. Even this energy you feel like took things away from you or tried to. Okay, whether that was taking advantage of your kindness or wasting your time or something like that. All right, I feel here in so many ways you're understanding that your beauty is power. Okay, something about your beauty, whether this is your physical beauty or the beauty of your spirit, but your beauty is power. Something about your grace again. Okay, and staying soft, not allowing certain situations to make you hard or certain things like that is what I'm picking up on. All right, we have Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother. Okay, unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. So regardless of however this person or other people choose to be, what is your truth? Again, reflect on your truth. You don't turn into the people that hurt you, the things that hurt you. You acknowledge how you're feeling. You let go of the emotion, and anybody that causes you to feel that way, especially if you feel like it's done with intent or it's done on purpose, you release those people. You know, you keep boundaries up with those individuals, and that's that. Okay, but you stay in your light and you continue to express joy. Okay, so let's get into the tarot, y'all. Let us see. I feel like no matter what happened between you and somebody, you continue to love, you continue to give chances, you continue to remain graceful, because that's who you are, that's how you are, it's the individual that you are. Okay, however, somebody else, this other individual, alright, I don't know about them. Let's see what messages come out here for our feminines. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. So somebody's watching you, okay, and watching you hard. Top that off. Okay, this person is watching you because they want to learn more about you. Or with the Two of Swords here, this person may feel like they see you working on yourself, Eight of Pentacles, and they really want to understand, like I said, with that anger and transmitting that anger and that frustration into power, how you're doing something, but that's just what it is. You have unconditional love inside of yourself, so you know and trust that unconditional love exists regardless of whatever took place between you and this person. And I feel like it just has them confused, or it has them flabbergasted. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. This person may have been under the impression that you would continue to invest into something, or that with the Eight of Swords you would continue to be stuck in a situation with them, or that you would continue to be stuck on them. All right, but I feel like the situation ended. And again, I saw the King of Cups and now the World. So yeah, it's because of that unconditional love within self. Okay, so yeah, a person here is very disciplined. I feel like that person is you. Okay, Ten of Wands. Even though something has been difficult, you are getting to a place where you're about to experience relief from those burdens. But somebody wants to try to hold on to you or try to hold you back. This may be a very controlling or possessive individual, somebody who's very insecure, and they see the energy that you're in. It's like Queen of Swords, the Fool card. So you're ready for a brand new beginning, and you're not taking any mess. So whatever you may have put up with before, you're not putting up with now, you know. If you were in any way allowing yourself to play it safe, or you were playing it small to make this person or other people comfortable, you're not doing that anymore. Again, with the letting go and enjoy. Letting go and enjoying your life. Letting go and shining your light, like we talked about earlier, you know. So, and even if these people feel a way about it, it is what it is, okay? Going through metamorphosis as you let certain things go, whether it be certain habits, people, what have you. Things will shift, things will change, okay? And it's not saying you just go around dropping people like they mean nothing to you, okay? You let go of the people that clearly are taken away from you. If you did not see this card clearly, let me show you what it looks like. All right, so if you were to feel like somebody is taken away from you all the time and you get nothing back from it, then why are you continuing to allow that to happen? Yeah, the Seven of Wands is standing up for yourself. So it's like saying, you know, I'm going to stand my ground regardless of whatever this person is saying or doing, okay? That's what it is. So this person is curious to know what you're doing or how you're transmuting the energy, but that's just pretty much what it is. You stand up for yourself, okay? Nowadays, people call it standing on business, you know? Like if you feel a certain type of way about something, that's just what it is. This is the Five of Pentacles. So you block something or someone out, and that's just what it is, okay? We have the Six of Wands here, yeah. And it's like the second you do this, okay, you start noticing that your goals and things that you set out to accomplish are happening a lot sooner or coming to pass a lot quicker. Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups here, okay? With the Magician, exactly. Exactly. So, if you haven't already noticed this, you will, okay? Lots of good news coming in. You win or you won, whatever that means. Okay, and we have the Judgment card. So something here about your discernment or somebody waking up to your truth. Okay, somebody has woken up to the fact that you have truly gone through this rebirth. You have truly gone through like this metamorphosis again. You're not whoever you used to be, or you're not however you used to be. So if you used to put up with this, again, you're no longer putting up with this. All right? If something was allowed, if you extended grace, child, okay, because they mentioned grace and compassion multiple times. So I feel like that's just the individual that you are, the divine mother, divine feminine energy. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment, right? So this person feels like if you're judging them, or if judgment is placed on them, then perhaps there's no love. But the only reason they were able to get this from you in the first place is because of how much you love them. Something like that. Okay? Something along those lines. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Child. Alright, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay. This is a breakthrough. I feel like, again, you transmute this burden or this disappointment into power. We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's like you know what to do. Alright, you speak your truth and you stay in the light. Okay, that's it. So because of that, you're getting the Ten of Cups here. Alright, Ten of Cups coming in for you. Now, you have somebody that may try to come in and cheat you out of your new beginning. Okay, because you're blocking this person out with the Nine of Wands. You have boundaries up between you and this person. So they're coming in trying to block your new beginning. Okay. We have the Three of Cups. Yeah, this person may be trying to reunite with you here. Okay, come together with you. Three of Wands, because they see you progressing towards, again, this new beginning. They see you expanding and growing. All right. The Four of Swords, they see that you're chilling and they feel like you are filling your time up, filling your schedule up with other things besides them. Okay. We have the Six of Swords here. There's a lot of distance between you and this person. Again, new beginnings. You're not focused on this person. We have the Emperor here. Okay, this could be a masculine energy of sorts. Okay. However, they're masculine to you in some way, but I don't feel like it's divine masculine. I mean, it could be, but I don't see that. We have the Six of Pentacles, all right, again with the reciprocity. Mentioned that earlier, law of reciprocity, with the Ten of Cups here. So it's like, as the Queen of Swords, you understand that regardless of if somebody wants to hold on to you or not, if they're not going to reciprocate your energy and your effort, the gratitude, etc., then it's like, do you really have anything to look forward to there? Okay. I feel like if Ten of Cups is what you want and this person is not showing you that Ten of Cups is what they want with you, then it's like you're deceiving yourself if you allow yourself to stay in that energy with that person. Yeah, the Moon. Because it's like, it's an illusion, you know. If you want two different things, that's why it says embrace. I said embrace, but you may as well. It says accept disappointments gracefully. You may as well embrace it. Okay, like if you want different things, it is what it is. Okay, here we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, again, with releasing what no longer serves you. Go on to search for what's authentic, what's true, because this person is not. Okay, they're not authentic. They're not true. Okay, and here we have the Emperor. So, the Emperor and the Fool card. This is a masculine energy that feels like you're very, very detached from them these days. Okay, and that's funny because the Emperor is divine masculine energy. Okay. This person may know that they're your divine masculine and they abused the position that they had in your life. Okay, or something like that. We have the Queen of Pentacles because they know that you're very nurturing, you're very giving. So you're going to give and give and give, but this person, they didn't give anything back. You have the Page of Cups. So it's like they will allow you to give, not give anything back, and then say, you know, I apologize. That kind of thing. Okay. Let's see. More on this Emperor. What about this Emperor, Spirit? Oh. Okay. So yes, this is your divine counterpart. Okay. We have the Lovers. Alright, so this connection is definitely a catalyst for your healing, self-discovery, and spiritual evolution, your growth. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is very slow and steady, like I always tell you guys. But the reason it's slow and steady is because by the time it gets to where it's going, you know, Ten of Pentacles is what's there. So I feel like Ten of Pentacles being, you know, long, stable, secure life, or coming from long, stable, secure lifeline. Okay, like, so take it however it applies. This person may just not have been ready to receive this love, receive you. They may just not have known what to do with you. That's how I take that. All right, we have the World, the Nine of Wands, Justice, the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. I feel like because you stay in your truth, you live your truth, things like that, where it says reflect on your truth, that's what this person is going to end up having to do. Okay. Because that's what the twin flame journey is all about. So as we know, not every pair of twins is going to end up together. Whether that is, you know, a mutual decision, or it's something that one of you chooses and the other one just has to accept it. Whatever way it goes, right? But we know here that that's not always the case where every pair of twins comes together. Yes, we are a team twin regardless, because again, it's about your growth and self-discovery and all of that. Your healing. It's not necessarily a romantic situation. It can get romantic, but I feel like in the event that someone just knows that you're very nurturing and loving and patient, they may have played on that, especially if you had those feelings for them, but they just were not returned. Like, remember we were talking about that with the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups? right? So this could also be like you and this person have two very different ideas of what like marriage and partnership is supposed to look like, or something like that. Like they may think you have this very, you know, fantasy like thing going on with you, because of the cups is very emotional and the pentacles is more like grounded and things like that. However, they're both here. All right, we have 222 right now. It's 2:22 p.m. Okay, so something there about that with the balance, something like that. Okay, but you guys have two very different ideas of what that looks like. Okay, so this may have been something that you accepted because you show love and you give love a certain type of way. This person doesn't. Okay, so it's something there about that. Yeah, but we have Ace of Cups here. So I don't know, when it comes to this masculine, this person is all over the place. Okay, how about you just have two different ideas of what that looks like? Ultimately, they would have to take action here if they really wanted more with you. I feel like this person wants you to continue to invest, but what you've seen from them is not the best thus far. They're very slow to act, very slow to move, but they do have feelings for you with the Lovers here. They may feel like you wanted something to happen when you wanted it to happen, instead of just waiting on them and trusting their timing. You know, like, because again, but you may feel like something is draining you, but it's like, are you just over giving then? You know, because the way that this person is coming is like, no, that's not correct. You know, and you know how blue is, right? Like, it's my job to remain impartial, and right? So that's what I see here. I see that this person, Ten of Pentacles, is building something with someone, okay? All right? It's like, I want to have more than enough, not just for me and you, but for anyone that we decide to create and whoever they decide to create and so forth and so on. Okay? And in your head, you're like, we could just be together and the rest will be figured out. And they're like, that's just not how it works. Okay? So the two of you might have two different ideas of what to do there. Okay? Very interesting, y'all, how that came out. Okay? Because I'm like, what about this Emperor? And look how Spirit broke that down, right? Well, let us see. More on the Seven of Swords. How about that? What is this Seven of Swords about? Okay. Yeah, some of you feel like this person is just taken away from you. Like, are they here to take your energy away and go and build this Ten of Pentacles elsewhere? Because Justice is here. That's karma. So it's like you're living in your truth. This person is clearly not living in theirs. They're not living in their truth. Because the Wheel of Fortune, that's literally what it sounds like. Okay? So you built up things for yourself, and are all parties being forthright? Are all parties being, you know, forthcoming and just being truthful? Or is it just you? Again. Let me look at this Ten of Cups one more time. Because I just think that's what it is. I think the two of you just have two different ideas of what you think, you know, this happily ever after is supposed to be like. Meanwhile, you already are Nine of Pentacles, you know, so it's like, I see where you're coming from, feminine. I really, really do. Like, is this person just trying to take the energy from you, you know, because when the two of you are connected, they're going to get that boost of energy. That spark is really real, right? And are just going to run off with it, you know? That's how you feel in here, because you're not seeing what progress, right? And so the moon, not everything is as it appears to be. And that could be not everything is as it appears to be, you know, they're not being truthful, or not everything is as it appears to be, they are being truthful and you just think they aren't. Okay, so that, again, with the reflect on your truth. If the situation is draining you, is taking away from you, clearly that's not it. If it's something you feel like has to be in the dark or different things like that, that's not it. Okay. I feel like everything is going to play itself out with this hangman. Like what you don't know now, you will know soon enough. You know they say peace be still. Like just be still and trust that Spirit is going to reveal everything that you need to see. And so I feel like that's what that accept disappointments gracefully is about. In the event that whatever you see is disappointing, are you prepared to receive that truth? Okay, they have temperance, yeah. So it's like, yes, you were very, very upset. You felt however you felt. But when you sit with the way that you feel or that you felt, you're like, okay, I have a deeper understanding and an awareness of everything. I understand them. I understand me. I get this twin flame thing that we got going on. Because again, everybody's twin flame dynamic is different. So you learn from it what you need to learn and you apply it the way you need to apply it. But I don't feel like there's any bad blood or none of that going on here. I feel like a lot of options are going to present themselves because you're getting yourself into alignment with this temperance energy. Queen of Cups, and you're going to be opening your heart. You know, it's like you're not going to stay mad forever. You're not going to stay disappointed forever. It is what it is. Back to the express your joy. You're an empath. You're not meant to stay in that energy forever. You have deep emotional awareness. So again, you understand your own emotions. You know, you understand the situation. You're like, it is what it is. I embrace it. Again, with that embrace. What's underneath this one? Okay. The mystic of divine love. Love is divine and I am nothing except love. Okay. We are the warrior of lights. I have a still like faith in myself. The angels armor me with with conviction. The angels armor me with conviction. Love is divine and I am nothing except love. Okay, unconditional love on top of that. All right, so you're not going to hold on to those negative emotions. But for those of you who this is your twin, let's just see. Well, we got twin flames and we have summer. Okay, boys playing. Hold on, let me see. Okay, this is interesting. Look at this. Child, you're going to be in the energy of letting go and enjoying and reflecting on your truth. And right in that moment, here come this person. Chasing. Okay. They might be slow to catch up. Okay, so we have perception. Yes, a lot of red flags here. Excuse me. Yes. Blessings. Okay, it's like you realize that something was protection, not rejection, because the person was unawakened. Might have been a lot of romance between you and this person, but they just were not ready to receive, again, what this is. They were not ready to go on their sacred journey. It is your twin flame, though. Okay. That part is, yeah, you are their divine feminine. You are divine feminine. Okay. It's just they were not ready. Okay, yeah, no, they're still in an unawakened state. Okay, this person may still be trying to do things a certain type of way, but it's like you're focused on your healing. So even if this person were to come back and try to have a new beginning with you, you're not going through yet another cycle with them. You would let them do that on their own. Even if you forgive them, it's like, no, you're not going back through that with them again. They have to get out of this energy that they're in. Okay, we have marriage, masculine. Oh, Lord. Okay, we have split energy. This person may ask for your hand in marriage, y'all. Lord have mercy. They may eventually get to that place where they ask because their beliefs shift or something happens. Okay, but right now, something's going on where they're stuck, or they're stuck energy. There's a block. All right, so until this block is removed, the separation will remain. Yeah, the person is like lost right now. You know, they're discovering themselves, remembering who they are, something about it. But the two of you are definitely twins. Okay. It's like, let's say if one of you believes in the powers that be, but one of you doesn't. Let's say one of you believes in God, but the other one doesn't. Let's say one of you has really strong faith, the other one doesn't. One of you believes in manifestation. If I did not already say that, the other one doesn't. One of you believes in, you know, it's like one of you could be extremely optimistic, feeling like it's you, feminine, and the other one, no. Very pessimistic, very dark. You know, in order to have something be successful, it can't just be built up on feelings and love, and that's true, you know, but it's not like you over here hurting. You got the whole Nine of Pentacles energy, all right? But this person makes it seem as if something has to be a certain type of way. So let's say if your work is not traditional or something like that, okay? But they believe that if you make money, it has to be a certain type of way. Like, so you can't make money doing this, this, and this. Because that doesn't make no sense. Like, you in La La Land, you know. Eventually, everything gonna fall down. But why does it have to be like that? You know? Like, who said that you can't, like, prepare and invest wisely in different things, you know? Just to go down that little bit right there, you know? But come on now. So, I don't know what's going on with this masculine other than they're unawakened. All right? So, it's like they're still in the dark. You're not in the dark. Okay? But it says, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Okay? Person absolutely loves you, darling. Okay? Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. That's funny. You see, like, this is really your twin. If it wasn't your twin, I wouldn't have pulled from these last two decks here. Okay? But because it's the twin, I said, you know what? We can see what's going on here with this Emperor. That maybe they just don't know what's going on with themselves. And we see that. They're lost. Okay? Loss of self and identity. Discover your true self again. That's what they're doing. Okay, a person could have experienced a lot of past heartbreak, or you did in this situation. So when they come back offering this, you know, marriage energy and all that, the reason you're going to be in split energy about it is because you will have other options. Like I said, that energy is coming in, and, you know, they broke your trust with that Seven of Swords. Like, you're not going to dismiss everything that took place. Okay, it took place. It's not changing the fact that they love you or you love them or whatever feelings are there, and that's great. But you feel like this person did what they did, or they're doing what they're doing, nevertheless. So, you know, again, you're not going to dismiss what exists. You're not going to be like in La La Land. So, you see, right there, they thought you was in La La Land. Don't look like it to me. Okay, we have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the situation, it will automatically transform. Okay, so accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Exactly. Let go. Situation is draining you, let it go. Okay. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. I feel like some of you are not going to tap into that energy until or unless, you know, person is ready and the right energy, etc., and the right spirits, because you're not going to just exchange energy with them and they're not in the right place. Okay. Yeah, but it says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love, all right? So I feel like you'll always hold on to the memories. They'll hold on to the memories, you know, prayerfully, you know, like they'll get it together this time. If not, again, your options will be open. Okay. So I see with the 7 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and then you have the 9 of Cups underneath that. So it's like you're getting your heart's desires here. Whatever it is you're manifesting, you're going to get it. Okay. You're very attractive. You will have options. And when this person come back, you're going to think they full of it. With the Moon card here, you're going to be like, oh, are you presenting more illusions? Okay. Are you playing more games? That's how you're going to come. But, you know, it's like it's that person's doing for having hesitated or did whatever they did. Nevertheless, you know, it's like, do you come from an egotistical place? Do you come from a higher place? You know, it's a decision you have to make when that time comes. All right. But no dimming your light. No playing it small, playing it safe to make other people comfortable. If this person doesn't believe, you feel like right now you just have to let the person go. That's just what you have to do. If it's meant to come back, it'll come back. All right. So those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and happiness.